Welcome to RX1 Nation Live with Claxton and Corbet. I'm Dave Claxton sitting in this room, and that's Seb Corbet sunning it up
That's
on
right. At the farm, my friend, at the farm.
that. So I looked on the island. That looks like a fun venue.
It's an amazing venue. It's been about I think the 10th year that we come here. It's the family of Julie Letourneau that owns La Ferme du Mitan. It's a cow milk
Mhm.
a dairy farm, and the city has like a park, like a community center, pretty much right on the farm, and so we use that for the event, and we run all the way to the middle of the island. And the view on the way back, my friend, like when you run back from that middle of the island, like like an amazing panoramic view of Fleuve Saint Laurent. It's just absolutely beautiful.
All right. Let's get to that one, but we gotta actually review last week because this is like a two for one. This is like a
Oh,
recap,
that's right.
a
That's right.
preview. We got like everything going on at once. So let's get to
Oh,
our
let's
pro.
do it.
Let's,
I'll
let's get
follow
to
you.
our pro podiums from last week. All right. In third place for the women, Gabrielle Boudreau.
For the woman, no,
Oh,
that's
did I
not
have it
that.
wrong?
Is that it, Gabrielle? Did she finish first? Yeah, Gabrielle finished first. No, it was Marjorie.
Yeah,
Marjorie Spinessa.
I have her
Yeah,
as third.
Marjorie finished first.
Yep.
Then it was the Gabrielle Goudreau, and then it was Cynthia Dion on the third spot.
Oh, okay. I got it off the thing there. I thought I had it.
Or is it even that? Didn't Cynthia Dion finish second even?
I think that it was second, according to
Yeah. You're right. I think it's Marjorie one, Cynthia Dion two, and Gabrielle Goudreau, yeah, third place.
yeah, that's what we got there. And like so
Okay,
Marjorie
good.
Marjorie was dominant.
Yeah, well, by herself, totally
Like
by herself.
she's just on fire this year. She just laid claim. And
Yeah.
yeah, but it's still, yeah, I'll be honest, it's still exciting to watch because it's just exciting to see how well she can do. So we got her for we got that for the women. For the men, in third place we got Jeffrey Giroux, second Marc Tremblay, and in first Cedric Lapointe.
Yeah, so that point, finished second. Remember at the first race of the year, behind Simon Buteau, and now with a course that had a lot of running, the guy's a really good runner. So with a course that had lots of runs, so that ended up being a fairly easy win for him. And that was his goal to finish two events during the season, so that he's allowed to touch the money at the final. So now all his focus is going to be on the final on the 17th of August.
Yeah, and that's shaping up good. That's the men's field, especially. That could be anybody's race. Like
It could
it,
be none of the guy like won two. Like nobody won two race in the Pro Open so far. It's been a different winner every single one of them.
yeah, so it could keep that streak going. Could be another new winner or one a guy could finally repeat. And a lot of it
Yep.
will come down to what the course is, right? Horses for courses, like you said, with that one with a lot of running, favored Cedric. So it'd
Well, you
be
look the last 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, the pro winner at the final, didn't win a single race during the season.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
shaking
that's
up to be like that again.
all right. And when we looked at the race beforehand, we looked at the handstand walks. And we said the handstand walks are going to be the excitement. They're going to be the interesting. And that's where, and I told you I saw you there, and I'm like, remember that guy's name. What was our guy there that was just giving it everybody cheering him on at the end? Like he would not quit.
That was Eric Carignan.
Yeah, just just struggling through and pushing through. And it's like I said, I love watching that stuff. I love seeing the guys and the girls that do that push themselves to the limit. And he got it. I mean, he eventually got it. He came so close so many times. We're all screaming for him, and he finally got her.
Yeah, no, the that ended up being whoever's listening that wasn't there. If you ever saw the ramp, example, the Murph ramp to do handstand walk on the ramps, that's about the angle that the ground was for our pros to the handstand walk. And me and Jan were honestly quite nervous. Up until 12:30, we still hadn't made the decision on exactly how we would segment the handstand walk, and we were so scared that there would be so many DNF that we kind of we made it a tad more simple for them to be able to accomplish it. And we ended up regretting it because except for Eric Carignan, most of the guys end up doing it. I wouldn't say fairly easy, but like They did it, you know. So we could have challenged them a tad more. So that's a note we took for next year.
Now, next time you'll just have to have them go up, back down, and back up again.
Oh yeah.
Well, and
Well,
when you say it's like a ramp, right? It is like a ramp, but also it's I mean it's grass, it's uneven ground, right? Like you got dips,
on
you
top
got
of that,
divots, it's all over
I
the
mean that
place.
makes it even harder.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I mean like I'm it just so shows it's impressive that they all did that well,
Yeah.
that
It,
they rocked
it,
up like that.
it surprised us honestly. We were so scared of that station because of everything you just said. You know, they not only that it's going up, but it's kind of going sideways at the same time with some certain potholes under. And man, they did great. They really did good. So,
Yeah, and it was on that snazzy new carpet too. Like that stuff looked
oh
fantastic.
yeah,
That looked
oh
really
yeah.
good. I'll give you that full credit. That had the
More
graphics
and more of
going.
those are coming, my friend.
There you go. That's awesome. And who's our team of the week? Like who really performed as a team?
Well, I mean, the right now the as you see the power ranking, there's no more surprise. I mean, the top five team do what they have to do at every race right now. So I wouldn't go with a surprise team. Just right now, you can see the teams are getting closer to each other. The top five, you know, they're kind of rocking good, all of them. So I wouldn't pick an actual team. But you can see the tension starting to build up now, where a place compared to another place, it's those points are crucial right now. You know, you give you an example of a pro. If there's 4 points difference per position, so that's a good difference. If you finish first, it's 80 point. You go second, it's 76. That's 4 point difference. But now that the ranking is getting so close, these 4 points are becoming very very important to earn.
Yeah, yeah, it is definitely every point matters. And every time I look at the standings, I mean, it could shift and pivot with just a little bit here and there, and I swear it almost got me to drive out there this weekend. I was like, like that course
But you
don't
know,
look bad for me.
but it's fun, Dave. That new thing that we have that teams are actually looking at the number of points missing, or athletes are, oh, I finished 7, 7, and 6. Okay, if I go to L'Orléans, maybe I could finish 4 or 5, and I'll make more points because of that position. So it's a whole different dynamic this year that makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely does. All right, so that we don't get too long, let's go on to this week's race. And I've got it called up here. Let's share that screen. There we go. So we've got the Pro Wave showing here. So you've got your back pull on the sled. So this is a walk
Yeah,
backwards, and
yeah.
this one looks like standing pull.
Standing pull, yeah, it would be done with rings, not a little bar like this one, but with rings. And yeah, it's a static pull. So once you finished your pull, this you can start walking backwards, you know. But until the pull is not done, you're not allowed to. Let's just take a step back, you know, as you're pulling.
All right. And after that, this is what got Bethany McChesney so disappointed is a
Oh,
5K road run.
she would have liked that, huh?
Yeah, she would have had a good time with that.
Nah, it's the most beautiful run that we have on the nation tour. It's like I said earlier, you go 2.5 kilometer up, like nonstop. You go up for 2.5, and it's at first it's pretty steep at first, but then it's like a faux plat that we see in English and French. Like it's like it doesn't feel like you're going up visually, but you're going up the whole time because you're going all the way to the middle of the island,
Mhm.
and then you turn around and the view is just like you wouldn't believe, David. Dave, how beautiful, beautiful the view is on the way back to the course.
Well, if you're going up, that means on the way back, you got to be coming back down.
But that's it. It's fast. It is fast.
Yeah.
They're running fast. It's gravel. It's a tap gravel, so no issue. No issue there. You just to empty the tank on the way back.
Yeah. And then we're into, like you said, we got some 20 dumbbell hang snatches and then 20 dumbbell step over the box. And I'm guessing it
Yep.
doesn't matter how you hold the dumbbell for the box step overs, I imagine.
I mean, like you would have to see in the guide for that one, but I believe that as long as you have it hanging along your side, I don't think you could put it on the shoulder.
Okay.
But again, whoever's listening, look at your guide and follow these rules. Those are the rules that would be followed.
That's right. All right. Then we got 20 kettlebell swings. So two sets of 20 kettlebell swings and 20 surrenders with the plate. And to this
Yeah,
date, I still believe RX1 is the only people I know that use the surrenders. And I don't know why, because I think it's a fantastic move.
it's so easy to ref. You know,
Yeah,
like both knees on the ground,
exactly.
stand up.
Yeah,
It's
like
not.
I
Yeah,
don't I
it's
don't know why the others haven't caught on to it yet, but the surrenders are
I don't understand either. It's
and they
like you don't want to do it
burn.
too often because it's a tough exercise. Um, but yeah, no, it's a good challenge and it's easy to ref.
Yeah, and you can hold a ton of weight doing it too. Like you can really pack weight on to make anyway. So two series of that. Then we're into four series of five thrusters. And then
Yeah,
this is for the pro, one handstand walk
yeah.
and slam clean carry. Then
It's
another
just
handstand walk.
it's gonna be they even I think you're gonna drive right now to this island. This is gonna be the most memorable station ever.
Oh
We
yeah.
have lined up bales of hay, like big bales of hay. About you know what? Actually, I can actually show you. Hold on. Turn the camera. You'll see about what I'm talking about. You see what I'm seeing right now, or
Yep.
all right? So you see those white things you see over there.
Yep.
So we
Big
have
bells.
a wall of these white things on the course.
Okay.
So you're gonna be you'll do your instant walk, grab a ball, go over the bells. You go
Nice.
at the end, you come back, go over the bells, and that's you're gonna do that 4 times.
Oh, that's fantastic. I
It's
love that.
about 4 feet high, I would say about. So it's quite the jump, Like it's not just a step over and easy to step over. You got to put your hands on it, and push hard to get above it.
I like it. I like that a lot. That is good. That is great. That kind of reminds me. I think I remember CrossFit doing that at the games one time, but they actually had the hay bales. They weren't covered with the plastic, and everybody was just covered in
That's
the
it. That's it.
scratchy straw and
Yeah.
everything.
But it's exactly that. We got. I'm gonna say that it gave us the idea when we started the games that when we're going on the farm, we have the hay bales. Why not doing it? So that will be a very fun station to watch.
That will be very entertaining. And then after that, after you're done that whole series, this is my disappointment, Seb. When is this one coming to me? 3 rounds, monkey bars,
Yeah.
and legless rope climbs. Like these are some of my favorite things.
Well, you're not here.
Yeah, I
Let me
know, I
tell
know.
you.
Again, just like last week when they threw in the double unders and they promised me just crossovers, and this week they know I'm not there. They put in rope climbs and monkey bars. This is a personal attack every week.
There's even a pyramid too that they're gonna go. They stack the hay bale to make a pyramid, so they'll climb over the pyramid and go down. So it's the race with the most obstacle, and you're
Oh,
missing it.
oh. Maybe next year I'll get to that one.
Yeah.
Um, all in all, though, it looks like a great course, and it does look like a very beautiful venue. Like I even just looked on a Google Maps with the satellite view, and then being on the island there, and just outside the city, it is fantastic looking. Um, Anything else special that you expect from this weekend, or anything else you want anybody to know that is getting prepared to go this weekend?
Well, I mean, it's whoever's listening. Like it's one event where the stress really goes away. It's so beautiful. Like the whole area, the race, that it calms you down, as you do it. I've done the race last year with my son, and it didn't feel like a grind, because you're enjoying it so much that you're like it could last, it could still last. You're not looking forward to cross the finish line, because you're enjoying that moment, and the crowd, the way it's built, the crowd is very close to the athletes as well. So the whole vibe is just that's all you guys can expect. It's just an amazing vibe, and almost like a vacation race, if you want to see it that way.
All right, man. Well, to everybody going, uh, race hard, race safe, and bon course.
All right, ciao, ciao, nation.